Welcome back, Phoenix Nation. This is Razor with Burly Dad Gaming, and we are in episode 20 of the Phoenix Rising Team Builder Dynasty series. As you can see, we are in trading results right now. Green Bay ended up the season 10-4, ranked 22nd in the nation, and we just got done with Portal, and unfortunately, I'm going to say that this year was a little bit of a failure. There was a lot of guys we were going after, and in the end, we just did not get them. And it's going to be a challenging season, I think, just because of the fact that there's a couple positions that we're a little short on. We're not very deep on the offensive side, which is a little frustrating. Our wide receiver room and our tight end room are going to be issues, unfortunately. So, with that being said, let's just go through and we can take a look at some of the guys. Achilles Smith Jr. made a nice jump. He's up to a 87 overall as a sophomore, redshirt sophomore. We got his awareness up considerably. As you can see, he's up to an 81 now in awareness, and I think that's going to help out a ton. And as you can see, he has some nice physical traits too. So I'm really happy where he's at. Kevin Wynn, D tackle, he's progressing nicely. He's got grip breaker, pocket disruptor, inside disruptor. I'm hoping that he's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the MAC. TJ Pride, he was one of the transfers we did get. He's 84 overall. He's got 360 cutter and sidestep. He's only a normal dev, but he's a senior, so it really doesn't matter. He's a rental. But we needed somebody to take over the number one spot, and I think he's gonna do just fine. Unfortunately, there's not much depth behind him, which is, I think, going to be an issue for us. Samuel Singleton Jr., he's going to be a one-year rental for us. A lot of speed, good agility and change of direction, and good ball carrier vision. I think he'll be an adequate replacement for Cavante Tyson. I think he's very similar style runner, so I'm hoping that will do well. We did get a Dylan Wilkie here. He's a senior, just as a backup. He was interested in coming to Green Bay, so he was pretty easy to get, so we just got him. So we have a quality backup now because we did lose Mr. O'Neill, who was our season one freshman rising star. He left in the portal, so we needed to at least get a decent backup, just in case something happens to Mr. Smith. Joseph Jefferson, who was a transfer last year, had a very good season. He's up to an 81 now. Bryce Frost, we brought him in too. He was interested. No, Bryce was actually, I think, on the roster. Or we brought him in last year. I can't remember. But so we got three solid quarterbacks. So if anything happens, we're fine there. Trent Harris had a pretty good training session, and he's jumped up down to a 79 as a sophomore. So I'm hoping with that 89 speed, we can get some more work from him off the edge. And he does have quick jump now, so that's huge. Tremaine Coleman, he was on our line. He's a holdover. DeMarvin Holland, he up to a 78 with 91 speed out. He's our number one corner. A little lacking in the overall. His awareness is a little short, but he's a good corner. Just need to get some more picks off of him. Josh Janowski, another guard. Tavion Grant is up to a 77 now. He's our thumper running back. Joshua Castillo took a nice little jump. He's a star dev. He doesn't have any traits though, so he's still kind of a work in progress. Joe Swen was a cornerback we brought in through the portal. He'll be our number two. Javon Moore has moved up now to a 75 overall. It's just his awareness, man. He's got great great attributes, but his awareness is just brutal. So I'm not sure how that's going to play out. Dylan Kane, he's a backup running back. Tariq Williams, I think we got him in the portal. I think maybe. John Cash, a little disappointed in him. I really tried to. I didn't notice that his awareness was really low, so I thought maybe that had something to do with why he was so bad last year. So I worked on getting that up. We added a little bit of speed to him too. So I'm hoping this is going to be his breakout year. He's going to be our number two. And I'm hoping he's going to be the breakout guy for this season to keep an eye on. We got a couple more guards in here, and as you can see, our I don't think our overall is going to go up this year. If anything, it might go down. Jordan Underwood, he was a transfer, pulled in for a year rental. Devon Frazier, he went up a little bit. Cade Bloom, he's a star. He didn't go up very much at all either. So I don't know what's going on with some of these guys. It seemed like our dev guys just, besides Achilles Smith, didn't really hit very well in training results for some reason. CJ Miles, he'll be back at strong safety for us. I'm not sure why it looks like it's just low overall. But other than that, everybody else is just kind of bleh. We didn't really hit anybody extremely well. Cole Pryor, we brought him in. I think he came in through the portal, but he's a normal dev. He's got 89 speed. So as you're going to see here, we have 5 wide receivers, and 2 of them are below 70. So we're in trouble. I don't know how that happened. I thought I had recruits at wide receiver. Apparently I didn't. And the ones I went for in transfer, I missed on, I think, 3 of them. So actually, no, I didn't miss on 3. I missed on 2 because I did get Pride. So we ended up losing like 3 guys in the portal. That hurt me because I didn't think I really needed wide receivers. So I don't think that's maybe why I didn't have any wide receiver recruits, because I thought we were fine. But unfortunately, we lost quite a few in portal, and I was not able to replace them. And then tight end, as you can see, I have 2 tight ends. I don't know what happened with that. I had guys on the board, and I thought for sure we were going to get them. And next thing you know, signings come down, and we didn't get them. So, and as you can see, they're not good. We got Maverick Bentley, which I think he'll be maybe okay. And then Cameron Lewis, who's a vertical threat. I think he'll be fine because he's got some speed. But yeah, I'm not very happy about this at all. I don't know how that happened. Our line is okay. We're pretty solid in the middle, except for center. We got tons of guards. One of these guards is going to move into the center starting position is my guess. Probably going to be whoever's our strongest. Yeah, I think I'm going to move Mr. Spears here into the center position. I like having a raw strength center and then having agile guards. Or maybe Mr. Tremaine Coleman might move the center. He's a little tall though, 6'4", and he's got roller coaster, which I'm not a big fan of having my center with roller coaster. Yeah, and I don't like having a raw strength right tackle either, but we only have 4 tackles, so I think we're going to be in a little bit of trouble this year. I'm not going to lie. Or I could be completely wrong. Who knows? But we have a lot of holes, and I'm going to move some guys around. As you can see, we're short on linebackers. I only have 6 linebackers on the whole team. Um, I I don't know what happened. I thought I had plenty of guys, and next thing you know, we get in here and like none of them were signing transfer wise. Um, we're okay at corner. It could be a lot worse, and safeties were fine. Um, I'm happy with our safeties where they're at right now. Uh, yeah, CJ will probably get the start over Mr. Castillo. I like having coverage, obviously, on the back end, and he's got decent traits. And CJ Miles did go up in Dev to an impact, so that was nice. So I'd like to reward him a little bit for that. So, um, yeah, so that's where we're at. So Achilles Smith's got to pretty much put this team on his back this next season is where we're at. Oh, as I don't know if you noticed this as well, the Phoenix did move up to 2.5 star. So that'll be nice because that means extra hours. And that'll help with prestige and everything like that. So, um, yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, we only have three quarterbacks too. So we got some work to do on the recruiting board. So I want to take care of. We're gonna stay here and we're gonna go through all this stuff. I'm not gonna sim through everything here. So it looks like Mr. Decker, Mr. Kane, yeah, you guys might be screwed a little bit. Pro potential. That would suck for Mr. Ishmael. Conference prestige. Yeah, so it's not too bad on the transfer side. So custom conferences. I think I have everything set up. I'm not gonna do anything yet this season, but I am gonna start looking at maybe moving some stuff around here, and I'm not quite sure about that. If you have any suggestions on anything that we should do, why don't you leave a message in chat here, or if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment and share some of your ideas of what we could do for a conference realignment. I don't want to do anything too crazy. I have thought about doing the whole moving teams sort of back to their original conferences, just to see how that would play out again, just for a little nostalgia. I still think it's weird seeing Stanford and Cal in the ACC and stuff like that. I have no problem realigning conferences, but I would just prefer to make them more regional. Like I could see maybe like a West Virginia moving into the ACC, or stuff kind of like that, and just straighten everything out a little bit. But let's see, is there anybody? So we're at the threshold for roster size. So the only thing that would happen for me to cut guys would be to possibly open up some. This guy's terrible. This guy's terrible. Why is he so bad? He's 1 star. That's why. I think we're gonna let him go. I don't think he's gonna play. Yeah, if you're like maybe even Mr. Von Hodges here. What are you? Normal 2 star. And you're probably, oh, his skill caps aren't terrible except for IQ, so his awareness is never going to get anywhere. I got enough guards, I think, for now, so I think we're going to get rid of him. Landon Kegler, we'll leave him. Oh, that's the thing. We didn't even talk about the rookies. Because the freshmen, I mean, incoming freshmen. Oh, maybe that's why. No, in training results, they would still be there, wouldn't they? They just wouldn't have had any points. I want to look at that now. Oh, I did screw that up. I do have more guys. Okay, this makes a lot more sense now. I feel really stupid. Um, I thought they would still be on the list. Interesting. That is so interesting. Oh, yeah, look at that. I got a 75 speedster freshman. Okay, I feel a lot better about everything now. Um, that's funny. So halfback. Ooh, yeah. So who do I have? McCracken's a 70, but he's 82 speed. Yeah, he's kind of sucks. Okay, so I feel a lot better about everything now. And now I actually have 3 tight ends. That makes a lot more sense. What do we got here? D tackle. We have tons of D tackles. I'm not too. What are these guys? So that's it. Oh, he's a star. Unfortunately, he's 65 overall. That's what I hate on hitting on some of these guys, man. He's a 65 overall. I want to definitely redshirt him. And what's his deal breaker? Brand exposure. But see, like this guy's his playing time. It does say A plus, but if I redshirt him, I'm always so scared to lose these guys. DJ Dean has just not turned out to be anything, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to keep these guys for now. We have tons of right edge. Garland. Allie McCrary, speed rusher. He's probably never going to play. He's got 83 finesse, though. That's pretty decent. We'll keep him. I do have 4 mics. Okay, I got some here. Let's see here. So I got a thumper, signal caller, thumper. That sucks. I'm gonna move him to. Oh yeah, no. We're in encourage. I was thinking we were in position change. That would have been bad. I think we're fine. I don't think unless there's somebody here. Yeah, Hunter Hayes. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm just gonna let you go. You're a senior. You're never gonna play. Yeah, your coverage. Oh, 80 and 64 awareness. Yeah, I don't want you. Okay. So that's all I'm going to encourage. Custom conferences, we're not doing anything. We'll advance. I got to look. So I do want to complete our home and home series with the Badgers. I do need to get Northern Illinois back on the schedule because we did not have them last year, and that's our rival. So at Iowa, Western Kentucky, FCS, at Kentucky, and so that's our 3, right? Our 4. So those are our 4. So Northern Illinois needs to come. I can't do it. We might have to skip a year on the Wisconsin game. Because I, no matter what, want to get Northern back on our schedule. They're in the Mountain West now, right? And I can't schedule them that week. Okay, so can I schedule Wisconsin that week? I can. Okay, so maybe. What if, can I change this out for Northern? Huh. I can't do that for Northern either. That sucks. I really want to play Northern, and I do not want to play Iowa. Let's Let's get a Conference USA team. Well, let's go to their place. Well, they did have Western Kentucky on here. Shall we play them? I mean, they're a 1-star. Because we did play the Liberty last year. I want to play at least a 1-star program. Should we go to Florida? Let's play the Panthers. At Florida, Pitbull Stadium. Sounds good. We'll start them off. They were 8-6, 7-1 last year, so they're a decent team. We'll start with them, and then we'll have Wisconsin come into us. Come to Green Bay, and then do I want to go to Kentucky? Sure, let's do it. Let's get a home and home with Kentucky or something. Or maybe we can do Northern on this one. Mountain West. What? It's just weird that... Why is it only these teams for the Mountain West? Something seems glitched out with that. What if I do it this way? No, they're not there either. So Northern Illinois must have something locked in their schedule that they don't have to, that I can't play them. Because I'm pretty sure I moved them out of the MAC. I'm almost positive of it. Okay, so let's just do Kentucky. We'll leave it. That'll test our... So who do we have here? So we got Toledo again, Ohio, Bowling Green, Central Michigan, Eastern Buffalo, Kent, and Western Michigan. So no rematch against Miami in the regular season this year. So maybe we'll get our rematch in the MAC championship then. Maybe. Okay, so we're going to go with that. We're going to save, and I just want to look at this quick. So it looks like our team did not go up in overall at all. Looks like we're still a 74 across the board. I'm pretty sure that's what we were last year. So yeah, this guy did not do a good job filling holes. Jordy, I'll take the brunt of that one. You can blame your AD for not being able to get your recruits that you needed. Unfortunately, I didn't give you enough hours apparently in the NIL. Okay, so let's set it up. So I'm going to go through and just kind of show you guys what I do. We've kind of gone through this pretty quickly before in the past. So typically what I do when I come in here is, now remember we did put some limitations on us. So the only 4 stars we can go after are ones that are in our blue pipeline, as you can see here, or are in the purple. So those are the 2 highest pipelines. And I guess I don't know if the blue is better than the gold. I'm pretty sure it is. But those are the only 4-star recruits we can go after, is if they're in those pipelines, until we get to 3 stars, which I might add, we are knocking on the door. So if we have one more good season, we might get to a 3-star, and then we can go after anybody. So next year it might be awesome. Knock on wood. So with that being said, so we do have some 4-stars in here that have us ranked relatively high, which is amazing. So yes, we need a mic, please. We have a quarterback here from Wisconsin. Of course, he doesn't have proximity to home on here as a deal breaker, which would be great, but he's also a pure runner, and I'm not a huge pure runner guy, but we'll take a look. He's at least a 3-star, and we're second on the interest list. I highly doubt Kansas has a pipeline in Wisconsin, so we could probably easily get this guy if he's decent. We're gonna scout him. Yes, 4-star. Sam, need you. Left tackle first. Well-rounded. Yes, please. I'll put you at right tackle. Route artist. He's a 4-star. We're 5th on his list. He's from Illinois. A lot of local teams on the list. I think he's a 4-star. He's relatively high ranked. We're going to go after him. We could use a slot receiver, and he would probably fit in perfectly for that. Another Mike. Yes, please. Another wide receiver, 3-star. We're first on the list. Physical route runner. I love my physical route runners. Unfortunately, he's conference prestige, so that means Northwestern Rutgers could trump us. But we're number 1, so we're going after him. D. Dawkins from Franklin, Wisconsin. We're number 2 on his list. Colorado State, I'm not worried about. He's a route artist, so he could play slot for us. We'll go after him. That might be everything for our wide receivers. A lurker linebacker. I need one of those. And then we have a 4-star free safety here. He's a box specialist, though. But I'm still going to go for him. JJ Minnis, speedster from Illinois, and we're 3rd on the list. Man, championship contender. Ugh. I don't think we're a B+ right now, but I am not thinking, he's only 2-star. Forget it. Here's another gadget. I do like gadgets once in a while. Conference prestige. I'm not happy about that. And we got 3 already. I'm going to put him on. We'll scout him. Maybe he's awesome. Jamal Otis, playing style, B+. Okay. Teddy Chun, 4-star halfback, north-south blocker. Of course. I really don't feel like we have a need for a north-south blocker. I'm going to put him on just because he is proximity to home, plus he's a Wisconsin native. We'll take a look. I don't think he's going to stay on. Cornerback, bump and run. Sure. Man, we have lots of wide receivers that we could go after. Man. Backfield threat, Javante Roy. Championship contender. I just don't like that. Man, tons of wide receivers. Okay, so now we have a 4-star right edge, pure power, 6'5", 252. We're number 1 on his list. Yes, please. Left guard, Mr. Paul Clemens. I could easily move him inside. So yes. Pass protector. Yes, please. Another left edge speed rusher. Yes, please. And that'll be probably, my guess is going to be it for the 4s. Willie Roberson. No, we cannot, unfortunately. Nope, Mr. Fabian, we cannot go after you. So I'm going to just jump down to 4-star recruits now and make sure I don't miss any and go by pipeline. And Mr. Tutt, Antonio Tutt. He's from Wisconsin, but he has absolutely no interest in us. And he's a proximity to home. He's from Green Bay. I'm going after him. Too bad. You're coming. You're going to come to Green Bay. You know you want to. And then Mr. Durham here looks like he's going to be really good because he's got a lot of high teams on him and he likes to coach prestige, which we right now currently have. He's going on the board, and that will be it for the 4 stars. And we're at 19 recruits, so I'm going to go up to 25 for now. And then here, route artist 6'2", 174, proximity to home. I'll put him on Mr. Edge. He's a power rusher. He's looking for playing time, which he does not have. Trevonte Harris is a thumper. We have tons of thumpers. I need lurkers. Conference prestige. I mean, yeah, there's a couple schools on there, and we're not even on the list. I don't think I'm going to go. Here, what do we have? Power rusher, athlete. Playing style. We really don't need any more edge, though. Wide receiver, edge, right guard. We need guards. Championship contender. Yeah. Let's take a look at him. Tight end, vertical threat. Oh, we're locked up. Oh, there we go. Gritty possession, no. Carruthers, raw strength. He has a proximity to home. We'll check him out. D-tackle, we don't need a D-tackle, but I would love to have a power rush D-tackle. And then here's a pure blocker tight end. No, thank you. So what else do we got to fill? We need quarterbacks. I'm just going to look at quarterback right now and see who's in here. So we have that one. So here's a dual threat. I like dual threat athletes. Where is he out of? He's from California. Yeah, I don't think he's going to want to come to Green Bay. I do not think he would want to come to Green Bay. Let's go to rank. I want to see what do we have here. DeMar Workman, backfield creator. He's kind of short. He's also a California guy. I'm not going to get them. Dual threat, Mississippi. Brand exposure. Probably need a playing time kind of guy. So this guy's from Michigan, 6'5" pocket passer. I like that, but he's got a conference prestige. I don't think we can make that work. I'm not going to waste the time to Vida Lipscomb. Now, mind you, this is going to be just somebody I need to start developing. That's what I'm looking for here. Terrence Corbin, Florida, dual threat, 6'3", 208. I like that. Coach prestige. Okay, we're going to take a look at him. And I just have no faith in the conference prestige, so I'm not going to look at those. Matthew, he's California. Lonnie Chiote, dual threat, 6'3". He's looking at playing time. He's got a B-, which actually isn't terrible considering what we have right now. So there we go. You know what? And I'm not gonna do it now. Who cares about it now? I'm gonna put another tackle on here just to take a look at. I do not want raw strength. I don't mind agile tackles, but I do prefer pass protector. Conference prestige, coach. We're going to put this guy on, and then we're going to go to the mic, and I'm going to round it out, and we're going to start signal caller, playing style, lurker. Yes, I need a mic lurker. Okay, I think we're good for now. I'm not going to worry about fullback. So typically what I do, 4 stars, I don't even bother scouting them. I don't care. My team's not good enough yet to worry about if they're a bust or not. These 4 stars I picked are all in pipeline, so I know I'm going to be able to throw points at them, and do something good. So I'm just not going to even worry about that. So any of the 4 stars, we're just going to dump scholarships on, just so I know. I do this first just so I know how many points I kind of have left. Oh yeah, this guy I wanted to scout though, just because I'm not too sure about him. I've actually never recruited a north-south blocker because I typically don't run. I don't run the type of offense that can probably use them properly. But I don't think I've even ever. Ooh, this guy's actually looking kind of good, except for the 81 speed. Yeah, maybe not. I mean, that's a lot of 80s. Yeah, this guy just doesn't move. So he's got head first ability and sidekick. Sidekick must be for blocking, huh? He's clear headed and he's got natural. I mean, he's got 4 badges. That's not bad. Well, I offered him already, so it is what it is. This guy definitely, because he's number 1 on the list. I was hoping to get one of these guys to be an insta commit, but it looks like it's not going to happen. Because I think that was all that I had for first. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, so that's what I like to do. And then I'll even start moving some of these because I'll put the four stars up to the top. I actually shouldn't do that because I don't know. I have to see where I am. So like he's third, we're second here. I have a feeling. I think this guy will be more apt to wanting to come. So we're 10th here. We're probably not going to get this guy, but it is what it is. This guy probably not either. He's probably going to go to Illinois, but we'll see. We'll see who offers, because that's what it really comes down to, is that some teams just don't even offer them. It's weird. But I like to move these guys up to the top for now because they're going to be the guys I'm going to focus on first if I can. So I'm kind of OCD about this, as you can tell. I really want this guy, and we're not. I'm going to leave these guys down because we're not even top 10 for them. But like, this guy's number 1, so I'm going to move him up and put him right here because we're number 1 on his list, so we'll be a little bit more apt. So now I'm going to go through and scout the important positions. So I always scout quarterbacks. Throwing power has to be above 85, 86 at a minimum. And I do that because I can raise throwing power a little bit, but I don't want to have to dump too many points into it. So 87, I mean, really 87 is probably about the lowest I would go. But he is a dual threat, so that's not too bad. But he has roller coaster, and I'm not dealing with that. So he's gone. So here we got a athlete dual threat with 90 throw power, 88 speed. Now he has no badges, but and his accuracies are all in the 80s. So this guy's looking pretty solid. And his awareness is low, but that's fine. That's easy to get up. So I'm definitely going to go after this guy. We're unfortunately not in the top 10, but not too concerned. So this is the one guy that we probably have the best chance to get. Oh, see, this is why I don't like pure runners. He's got 84 throw power. I just don't know if we can make that work, but he's a gem, and I don't know why he's a gem. He has no traits, and he has terrible accuracy and terrible awareness. Why? How is he a gem? He's got, if that's the case, he's got to be high def trait. That's the only way. Yeah. He's from Wisconsin. I'm just gonna do it and see if we hit gold. I don't know. That's to me that's kind of weird. Excuse me. So we have a bunch of wide receivers on here, and the wide receivers are definitely going to be guys that I will. So since I have three route artists in here. So what I like to do is I will look at the route artists and compare playing time. So I see this guy has a C playing time versus this guy's got D plus, and then this guy who is the 4-star obviously has an A plus. So I know he's probably not a bust. This guy to me with a D plus playing time kind of tells me he's not as I know he's not as good as this guy. So I don't need tons of receivers, so I'm just going to get rid of that guy and not waste the points to scout him. So all these guys are C and above, which I would expect. Now, your physical route runner, if you can get a guy, oh, yes. Yes. He's definitely going to be a guy we go after. I'm intrigued with the route artist, but the route artist, I usually have a hard time finding anyone with speed, and there you go, 81 speed. That's just too slow for me. Maybe if he had a little better acceleration. I mean, his medium route is good, but his short route's too small, or he's too light there, and his catching's not that good either. I'm going to leave him there for now, but I really don't think that he's going to be worth it. So here's a gadget. So he's clear-headed and best friend. He's got pretty solid. Deep route his catching's not very good. But catching he's gadget. Catching I can upgrade, and I usually like having at least one gadget. So we're going to offer him. Tight end, I only have one guy. He's vertical threat. We're ranked 3rd. I'm not even going to bother scouting him. Actually, yeah, I am. No, I'm not. I don't have enough points. Linemen, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I usually don't scout linemen unless I have extra hours sitting around. So I usually just go with the higher position ratings. I don't know. I just don't like wasting points on these guys. I usually, go for the ones that are close. And I have pipelines on, and we're just going to go that. If I have hours later, I might scout them if need be. That does remind me. I would really like to get a center. We do not have a center. And I'll worry about that later. Those guys we offered both to. D tackles I will scout because I want guys as close to 90 strength as possible. 84, but he's got grip breaker. So he's got grip breaker. I am willing to go after him. Outside linebacker. He's a lurker. Do I waste? How many points do I have? I'm going to go to my cornerbacks now. My DBs, because I need speed at DB. So we got a gem here. He's got 89 speed, winning time. Yes. We offered him already, and I don't have a strong safety. Strong safety I'm kind of okay at right now, so I'm not going to worry about strong safety. Now, Mike, I need speed and tackle for a Mike. So anything below an 80, I technically don't touch, but he does have instinct. Instinct is a very OP trait to have, especially for a linebacker. But he's 77 speed and 72 tackle. Oh, he's got really good zone coverage, but terrible man. Play rec's a little low. I mean, this guy's a project, but he's a JUCO sophomore too, which makes me a little bit nervous. So you're kind of missing out on development time with him being a sophomore already. And this guy's no. This guy doesn't even have anything that I would even consider to be worth it. So he's gone. I think for now I like that he's got instinct. I'm just gonna do it. And outside linebacker, what do we got here? Mr. Kuhn. So he's a lurker. So I definitely want speed, and he doesn't have it. Zone coverage is I don't know. I don't see anything here that says anything about him, so I'm just going to get rid of him off the board. Let's check to see if... So what do I... So I outside linebacker and middle yet. So I'm going to check pipelines just because it's easier to get these guys if they... So Kuhn was already on. He's not worth it. And then these other two guys, so he's a lurker. I'll take a look at him. And then after that, it is just by rank because, there are some other guys that are interested. Well, that's good. So he's a thumper. Signal call. I don't mind signal callers. I have enough thumpers. That's the problem. I like thumpers, but I have too many of them. I need other guys. Angel Cushionberry. I like his name. I'm going to put him on the board. And Ohio, another thumper. Yeah, see, I think we get thumpers interested because of our playing style, is my guess. Mr. Blank... Brand exposure. I'm going to put him on here. Oh, I need a middle linebacker too. Just one more middle linebacker. So who else do I have on here? So, Willie, he's a 4-star. Boo. Oh, playing style, A+. Oh. I'm not going to do it. I want to do it, but I'm not going to do it. Deion Torrance. Coach Prestige. From Utah. And Greg Lewis. Brand exposure. We're number 3 on his list. I'm just going to put him on because we're sitting in a nice spot. How many hours do I have? So like Cushionberry, he's a high rank on the position. I'm just going to offer him without scouting. And out of these other guys, though, I'm actually going to take a look. I can handle that. And then middle linebacker. Oh, he's an athlete, too. Oh, Greg Lewis. That was a nice find. That is our next starting linebacker if I can hit. So he's brand exposure. I got playing style and proximity to home. If I can get that, for his hard sell, this guy is going to be a stud. Now I just have to worry about Memphis offering. Because if Memphis doesn't offer him, I think we can get this guy. Unfortunately, I got to make sure I move him up. So that's the next thing that I do is I'll come back here and look through my 3 stars that the 3 stars that I have put scholarships on and scouted, and I will find all my gems and I'll put them right underneath my 4 stars just to be... so I know they're there, because otherwise you can get lost on some of these guys sometimes. I know I have. I'm not going to lie. because I usually fly through this stuff pretty quick. I'm actually taking my time right now as I'm talking to you guys, and thinking about stuff as I'm explaining it to you. But see, like this guy, yeah, see, like this wide receiver, he's a gem, but he was 304 in position ranking, so he's probably not going to be that great. But this guy, I'm putting him even in front of the quarterback. That quarterback still makes me nervous, and I'm going to put the cornerback even in front of that quarterback. I'm not sure how much I'm going to go after him. See, so I like to move some of these guys up depending on need and position rankings at this point, even because I didn't scout them. This guy, I'm just going to dump to the end and keep him on my board, even though, and did we, no, we didn't scout this guy. I got some hours left. I'm going to scout him. Team player, he's okay. He's a JUCO though, so I'm not even gonna bother with him. Do I wanna? No. Now Cushionberry I thought I liked. I want to move him up my board so I don't forget about him. And then typically I'll go back through and I just look at position rankings, and if they have a decent position ranking at this point, I just move them higher to my board so I don't forget about them completely. You know, like some of these guys. So this guy, this gadget guy, he's a 146. I'm probably not even going to go after him, to be honest with you. So like this right tackle, he's a 29th on the position. Doesn't mean anything really, but it gives me a general idea. So he's pretty high, so I'm going to move him up here. Up here with my... And I do have some hours left, so let's look at... So oh, do I dare scout some of these guys? I'm going to scout this free safety just because of the whole box specialist. Kind of makes me nervous that he's going to be real slow. And he's got 87. So what's he have for zone coverage? 72, man 64. That's not terrible, and he's got winning time. So I'm fine. I'm fine with that. So we got 15 hours left. I can't scout with that. So let's find maybe one more. I kind of have, we still need a quarterback. And I think I'm just going to look at the pipeline just to see if, no. See, oh, we had one and he's pro potential. I figured as much. So we're only going to really have 3 stars, and there's only 4 guys that fall into our pipeline on here. That sucks. That totally sucks. But it makes sense that nobody wants to come because no one's going to pass up Achilles Smith anyways on the depth chart. So maybe I don't worry about this. Maybe I just pick a guy up in transfer portal. So what else could I pick up? That would be nice to have. You know, I'd like to have another tight end, to be honest with you. Ooh, what do we got here? So I don't want the pure blocker. Physical route runners are okay. Gritty, athlete. I'm a big fan of the athlete pure possession guys, and this guy's got us 3. I'm gonna put him on the board. I have a sneaky suspicion he's gonna be decent. So I'm gonna give him a... We're just going to move him there. And then I have 10 hours left. I'm just going to scout him. One thing. So he's got team player, so that means we could even move him somewhere else if we needed to. Catching traffic 75. I like that. yeah. So that's how I usually set up my board. I actually have 28 targets, which is a lot. That's actually quite a few more than what I usually do. But yeah, I think we're set up fine now. So we'll back out of here. We did the schedule already. There's nothing else I want to do right now. Let's look at preseason top 25. We're not ranked. We fell off. I just want to see, is there any max schools in here? See, well, I'm glad we didn't put Minnesota on the schedule. They're ranked 15th. Interesting. That's very interesting. Who's number one? Georgia. Georgia, Texas, Alabama. So the usual suspects are up there, of course. Yeah, so that's the top 25 rankings. So, and if you guys didn't know, if you go to conference standings in this week, the way they have you aligned in here is actually their projections for the conference. So as you can see, we're on top. So they are projecting us actually to win the conference, which, I mean, after what we did last year, we were 8-0 last year. So I could see why they would put us back up there, but I don't see that probably happening this season. I have a feeling we're going to take a step back. Heisman Trophy. Lenore Sellers, Decorian Moore, Marcel Reed. I won't even attempt to say his name. Segapolete to Polotele. Segapolotele. Okay. And Julian Sand. Some more of the usual suspects on there. I'm surprised Achilles Smith's not on there, but it is what it is. And that's a joke for everybody. I highly doubt we're going to have anybody on the All-American preseason list. Looks like a lot of Notre Dame and Clem. Oh, that's ACC. That's why I hit the wrong button. Second team. No. Just all big. Look at Clemson. Clemson. Then that's second team. Look at first team. Clemson, Miami. All but two positions are Clemson and Miami. Oh, that's funny. That is too funny. Let's take a look at the MAC. And let's cross our fingers. Come on, give me Achilles Smith. Yes. I don't know what that means, if it means anything, but it looks like us and Miami are running ramshot on the All-Americans here. Holy cow. So we got Achilles Smith. We have TJ Pride and Javon Moore. Javon Moore, really? You're putting him on the first team? He might not even play. Yeah, his playing time's F. Oh, he's a senior. Duh. Right guard, Tremaine Coleman, who's probably going to be moving to center. Hey, yeah, what happened? Position change week. Maybe I didn't. Did I do position? I must have done them already. D-tackle, Kevin Wynn. D-tackle, Cade Bloom. And strong safety, Josh Castillo. Maybe I need to play him. He just makes me nervous. And then Mike Everett and Colin Gradkowski as our special teams guys. And then, whoa. Yeah, I love that when they do this. Oh, your backup quarterback's going to be the preseason second team All-American. He's not going to play. At least I hope he doesn't play. Samuel Singleton's on here. John Cash, Richard Levis, a freshman they're putting on there. Okay. Tariq Williams, Jankowski, Aiden Kramer, Josh Decker, Trent Harris, George Conrad, DeVarvin Holland, and Joseph Jefferson II. So we got a lot of guys on here. I don't know if that's going to translate to anything. I hope it does. But I guess we'll find out. So yeah, so that's all we need to do for this week so we can move forward. Who do we have in week 1 again? I don't remember. So So obviously week preseason recruit setup board and week 0 are your two most important weeks of recruiting as far as I'm concerned, because this is where you need to really make decisions now. So Antoine Denbo, we are now number 1 on his list. I don't think we were before. We are number 1, and Duke did not offer him. So that's good. And neither did, Miami did. I just noticed that. Crap. But Miami does not have a pipeline. So that's kind of big. And the only pipeline that I am really concerned about looking at it right now is Michigan. Michigan could easily make a push on this if they start going after him all in. Since we're number 1, I'm going to let this play out just because we're number 1. I honestly don't think we have a chance in HE double hockey sticks to get this guy. We do have playing style. And he is also conference prestige, with obviously does not help us. If his other is playing time, we might have a shot. I would love to sway this guy. If I could sway the guy into playing style, playing time, and proximity to home, which I don't think you can because I don't think that's an actual group, we might have a shot. If not, we'll bow it quickly. Yeah. So this one's going to be tough. Illinois does not scare me. But they could easily, and Indiana's in there too, which sucks, and Iowa. So there's 2 decent pipelines there. I don't know. I don't think we're going to have a shot with that one either. This one, I feel kind of confident about. Even though Duke did offer, I think we can easily pass Duke. But we'll see. Yeah. So with Michigan number 1 and offered on this, there's no way. There's no way we can catch, can we? He's brand exposure. Did we hit anything else? Proximity to home, which we have an A on. Oh, man. This is a tough decision. I'm going to leave that open for now. I don't think we're going to have a shot. This one, I don't think we're going to have a shot either, but maybe. Okay, so Mr. Chun here, we've moved up. Wisconsin. Looks like it's going to, my guess is it's going to be us and Wisconsin battling out on this one. Hopefully he's looking for playing time, which would, hopefully he's looking for playing time. Oh, this is that north-south blocker dude. I don't know if I want to do this. He doesn't fit my scheme. I don't like chasing guys that don't. I mean, yeah, he's 4-star and he's a local product. But I mean, Wisconsin's in on him. They're probably going to get him no matter what. And I'm just going to waste all these hours for a guy that I really am not going to use. So I'm just going to get rid of him. This one's going to be tough too, with Minnesota in the running, because he wants conference prestige, and they are going to have that on me. Man, it sucks when I'm getting hit with all these that the big schools are actually going after, especially the ones that have pipelines. So Michigan, if Michigan goes after this guy, they're going to easily get him, because they have the the platinum. Yeah, looks like Wisconsin's going after this guy. So they're going after this guy too, huh? Come on. This guy I'm going to go after because he fits more of my scheme. Michigan's going after this guy, so you're welcome. So this is though, and this is where 3 stars are going to be obviously where we're going to make more of our. So for sure, any gems are getting 50 thrown on them right away, and it looks like I'm might be in the lead on all of them. We are, and some of them don't even have an offer, so that's huge. Northwestern, get out of there. Get out of there, Northwestern. See, like in this one, well, he's from South Carolina. That would make sense. So we're not in the top 10. There's South Carolina's got a great pipeline. He's gone. This one, oh, we're out of hours. That sucks. I definitely want all these gems, so they're getting 50. That guy, we can. This one, I don't think. I think Minnesota's going to beat us. We're gonna try it because I want to get some 4 stars. We're gonna try and we'll see what happens. This one I'm pretty sure Michigan's gonna take. And this one I might be able to challenge Illinois, but like I said, Michigan makes me more concerned. So we're gonna just do that. And so I technically lied. The first 3 weeks are the important weeks because it's hard sometimes to tell because you don't know how many hours people are gonna, just because they make an offer doesn't mean they're going to be dumping 50 hours on them either. So week 1 is going to be an important week because you're really going to see movement now because you're going to understand what teams are actually putting hours into these guys. I just hope I'm not putting too many of my hours in the 4-star basket, which I'm a little afraid of. Oh yeah, Florida International. We're going on the road to Pitbull Stadium. And I'm definitely going to make them wear their pink crap. That's for sure. We might actually wear our home oranges for this game. And we'll make FIU wear their white Miami Vice ones. So this is going to be where you're going to really now be able to tell. See, so like here, for example, look at that. We were barely up and now we've taken a big lead. So obviously Iowa State's not putting many hours in. And they also have less pipelines. I don't like seeing Michigan way in the bottom there. I don't know if they had an offer in before or if they just offered now, but it looks like they don't really have hours in. So maybe we're going to be okay on this. I hope we are. This is good. So we got a lead there. We're taking a lead here. So we're doing okay so far. We jumped into first on Mr. Keys. Illinois fell off a little bit. So they're obviously not offering 50 hours, so that's good. We're catching up to Minnesota now on this one, so that's good as well. And we technically did catch up to Wisconsin on this one. So it looks like they're maybe only putting 25 hours in. So maybe we have a shot here after all. Obviously, these I knew, yeah, Michigan's putting hours in. I'm just going to dump them. This one we might have a shot at if we put 50 in, but I'd have to pull it off of somebody else, and I don't know who I would do that with. So the gems, I'm just going to write out 50 the whole way. I know a lot of people say, well, if there's nobody else is offering a scholarship, just slow play it. Sometimes that works. Other times it doesn't because other schools will come in, and if they have, so for example, I have no pipeline on this guy. So I'm not going to mess with it because it's going to take me a while to get him anyways. And if, for example, he's from Tennessee, say Tennessee came in and decided to go after this guy, they could catch up easily and pass me and get this guy signed. So since he's a gem, I'm going to stick my 50 hours in, and I'm going to ride out the 50 hours as much as I can until I hit hard sells and all that stuff. And then I can change. This guy, this is huge. We should be able to get this guy signed quick. Um, he's not top 5 yet, but he will be soon. Yeah, the ones with the pipelines, I'm probably going to get signed a lot quicker, obviously. So this guy's already into top 5, and it looks like Northwestern's not putting in 50, which is awesome. So he is conference prestige. And I have not hit on anything yet. Debating if I want to do a double. I could schedule him for a visit already. I don't know if it's worth it. Let's see if I can figure out a soft sell here. So I know he's conference prestige. So I can use that obviously to see if I can figure out what he might be. Because there's so many that are blocked out that actually helps me figure this out. Oh, see, and if it's that, that's going to suck because we have a D- pro potential. I hope it's not that. Now, if it's that, that would be awesome. Well, I'm not awesome, but it would definitely help. So I'm going to soft sell that, and I might actually even soft sell the other one. Should I do a double soft? I think I'm going to do a double soft. We're going to do double soft and see what that does for us. Now the question is do I schedule a visit with him right away? Really? If we got a win against Wisconsin, it's only a 1 up, but if we lose, it's 3 down. That makes absolutely no sense to me. Oh. Well, this is terrible. That's going to suck. I don't have anything for a visit that's actually going to really help me if we even win. That's kind of disappointing. I think I'd rather do the Ohio game if we're going to schedule this. Do I schedule it or do I just run the hours? We're just going to do the hours for now. I'm not going to schedule it. And then, so I like to just kind of keep an eye on some of these, though. So, like this guy, that's great. We're the only one that's got an offer in on him. So, we have some time to get hours in. Miami jumped us on this one. So, if we wanted him, we would really have to go after him now. Because we have the pipeline, so we could get him back. That's the problem with these, though. Just not enough hours. I wish I had more hours. So yeah, like this guy, we're obviously, if we're not putting any hours in, we're going to be locked out in a little bit. Same with this guy. Oh, that's right. I have no, oh, I do. Okay, so I'm going after this guy, even he's pure runner. I'm so nervous about it, but at least he's a gem, so maybe he'll be a really good project for us to work on while Achilles still playing. We're gonna jump into our coaching here. I can't remember what we were running. Okay, so we were running Wake Forest last time, and we're running a base 3-4. We're playing Florida International, which we are considerably better than. So I'm doing a 75 split here. And I'm actually going to change that to situational. I don't know if this does anything. I really don't. People say it does. I've had success with this and with System Coach. So I like to switch it up every once in a while. Oh, man, you know what I didn't do? I haven't set my depth chart yet. I have not set my depth chart yet. So there are some, I'm going to actually, I usually don't do this, but so here's a tip for you guys if you didn't know. If you're redshirting players, what I like to do is I always redshirt my players either first, right away, redshirt them, and then I'll do a depth chart auto reorder. Because if you redshirt guys after you set your depth chart, for some reason it glitches in the game and it resets your depth chart. So any guys that you moved, if you decided to go and redshirt somebody, for some reason it defaults right back to the original. I don't know why that is. It just does. So if you ever notice that, that's what happens. So a lot of times I actually will wait to the end of the season to redshirt guys. I usually just don't put them in my depth chart or make sure they're not in there, but I like to have the opportunity to be able to play them if I want to. At some point, just make sure, obviously, that they only play 4 games and you can still redshirt them. So, actually, I think I'm going to do that right now. I don't think I'm going to redshirt anybody. There's only a couple guys that I would actually probably want redshirted, so I'm just going to leave it for now. But yeah, if you guys ever notice that with your depth chart, you're like, well, I set my depth chart, but it's, and then you went and played your game and it wasn't the way you set it. That could be why. It's really weird. The other thing is too, is if say I'm in depth chart right now and I decide I want to look at this guy's stats. So you can go to player details. So if I hit Y and go to player details and I'm looking at, okay, what's his skill caps, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I back out into depth chart. If you do that, it will reset all your depth chart that you've already done to this time. So if I'm doing this right now and I got all the way to say like cornerback and I go into a player's details and then I jump back out, anything you changed previous to that will default back to what it was before and you will lose all your depth. So make sure you don't do that. So if you want to do it, what I do is if you want to check the player details or something like that, I usually go through the roster. Because if you go into view roster and you can set guys up in the depth chart that way by here, I'll just show you guys if you didn't know. I'm sure you guys know. But if you're in the view roster and I'm looking at Achilles Smith here, if I'm looking at his player card, you can always go through the depth chart this way and just do them one at a time. So I'd come in here this way and then do what I want for this guy and then back out. It takes you back into roster. And then you can just move to the next guy. So you can do it that way, and then it doesn't default your depth chart back. So in case you didn't know, now you do. That happens, and I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing. So yeah. So obviously, so Achilles Smith, Singleton's definitely our lead halfback. I like Grant as our number 2. I think I'm actually going to, I think I might actually want to move Mr. Pryor. No. Excuse me. Dylan Kane's a star. I need to get him some playing time so he can get, I got to get some traits on him. I think he would be so much better if I got traits on him. So we're going to leave that for now. What's McCracken? Actually, it wasn't. No, he's a normal. He's a bruiser too. We're just going to leave. Ooh, actually, here. So yeah, they're dumping my tight ends down there. And We don't use a fullback, so I'm not too concerned about this. So I think I'm actually gonna. What's McCracken? 6'1", 180. 6', 192. What's Grant? 6', 210. So Grant would be more of my fullback, but he's my backup running back already. I think we're just gonna stick with this guy. We don't have many fullback things anyway, so I'm not too concerned about it. So TJ Pride, Javon Moore, you are not my number 2. Cash will definitely be my number 2. And I have a feeling, even though Mr. Levis is a normal dev, I think he's going to be my number 3. He's got some good stats. I think we can make him work. Ooh, Moore does have an 87. You know what? We're going to leave Moore. Levis can be the number 4. This guy, though, I think Tony Schlereth, I want to get him. I want to see what he's got. He's 6'3", speedster, 88 speed. I'm not sure. His catching kind of sucks, though, doesn't it? It does. But those other guys are slow. So I'd rather use him. So, yeah, Bentley. Yep, this is fine. This is going to be brutal, but it is what it is. Tariq Williams, yes, he's definitely my left tackle. Dom Clinton, yes, you can back him up. You look good. Kegler. Janowski, yes. Siren Brown. Oh. This is where it's going to get tough because I need to start somebody else at center, I think. I really do not want to start this guy. If anything, I would start this guy. He's got O-line rally. He's got quick step. But he's a 60 overall. Oh, 57 awareness. Oh, man. Oh, and he's a freshman. Do I really want to start? No, I don't. No. We can't do that. So Jermaine Coleman was the one I said, right? Fan favorite, roller coaster. I don't know. How does roller coaster affect a center? I don't know if it does or not. He's gonna be our center. So now I gotta find a guard. So we have Zyron Brown, agile, 62 speed, acceleration's good though. I like that. So it's either him or it's Mr. Barlow, which has a low awareness and low strength. I think we're gonna go with Mr. Brown here. We're gonna try him. And then I think I'm going to actually, he's pass protector. Ugh. But he's raw strength and he's slow. I think Mr. Rumor will be our backup over there. And then Aiden Kramer, I guess I'm going to leave him for now. We'll see how he does. Otherwise, where's our other here? Mr. Clinton. Oh, man. I think I'm going to put him as the backup for now at both tackle positions just because he's our best other tackle. He might end up starting, actually. We'll see how that other dude does. Trent Harris, I do not want him on the left edge. We're running that's right. We're running a 3-4. Do that. Harris is going to be my rush package, right? Ooh. Yeah, this guy's starting. I know he's a freshman, but yeah, can't start him because he's already starting over on the other one. I don't know why they always flop this too. That drives me nuts. We might have to change this at some time. Decker, pure power. McCray, speed rusher. Who's the other guy? Where is he? Foss's power. Yeah, Frazier. So Frazier. I want Frazier backing up this guy. And then I got to move him out of here. And what's that other guy that we just talked about? Decker? Yeah, Decker. Yep. Okay, D-tackle. So now this is where we're going to see if we can get some... I need some speed in here. Actually, no, I don't. These guys are going to be my ends in the 3-4. So when I like as an end, he's pure power. Definitely, he's my number one. Bloom's the gap specialist, so he's going to be my nose tackle. So I don't want him here. Fan favorite and winning time. That's interesting combo. Team player. None of these guys have traits. I don't have pure power. That sucks. I'd like pure power guys right now for this to match up with him. So we're gonna move. We're gonna move Joe Kislak in here. I almost kind of want to get Bloom out of here. I don't like double dipping with my gaps, my nose tackle in the D tackle depth chart. It tends to screw stuff up. Same thing with my speed rusher. So it'd almost be Mr. Dean I would move up here. So we'll do that. Sam, that's where I want my thumper. So yes, Mr. Conrad. Hartley and Moses Ring. Holy crap, Moses. Oh, damn. He's got 89 speed, 88 excel, 59 awareness, 57 play rec. Oh, man, I need to get him some playing time. But he could be a stud. He could be a stud. Mike linebacker. Alton LeBourne. Yep, looks like you will be my starting. Ugh, these guys play rec and tackles are not good at all. Not good at all. I don't like this. And these guys are slow as heck. Clear-headed team player, road dog. He's got blow up at least. Oh, he's a freshman. Oh, yeah, I missed out on middle linebacker, didn't I, in the transfer portal? This is reminding me of that now. Deontay Brown. He's an impact. I'd like to get to him on the playing field. I don't know. Ugh, I don't know. I'm a little nervous with some of these guys. I don't know if they're gonna. Oh, he's got instinct too. 6'4", 228. Yeah, he's slow. Figures. Ugh. Yeah, I don't have lurkers. This sucks totally. What do these guys have for zone coverage? So this guy is actually better. He's got no traits, no nothing. He's a good hitter, good tackle. But his play rec's terrible. His awareness is terrible. We're in trouble. We're in total trouble with this linebacking crew. This is not good. We're gonna get run all over. I have a feeling. So we got that. So we got Holland, Swen, Ishmael. He'll be my slot. Dakota Mills. He'll be my backup slot too. And then Sidney Stovall is my zone guy. Do we have any other corners? We do here. He's 86. Malik Moon. Yeah, he's not that good. And Mr. Swain is a freshman, bump and run. What's Stovall? No, he's fine. He's 89. We'll stick with him. I don't see any reason to get rid of him. We got that, Bibbs and Reese. Kingsley Reese. Who else do we have for free safety? Didn't I have another one? Here. Glenn Maggio. He's impact. He's got winning time in Road Dog. We're going to get him in. He's a junior. He's got terrible awareness. Play rec's not very good either. What's his zone? 70. Yeah, he's nice. He'll stay at 3. And then Castillo and Miles. This one is so hard. I mean, he is considerably better, but in most of the stats that I would want, I mean, a 90 play rec. What's his zone? If his zone's better, I'm just gonna leave him. It is. That 80 XL kind of worries me, though. That really worries me. I can't. He's got layout and Hulse call. I can't. Miles, it is. And then Quincy Blue. Who else do I have? Chris Ellinger. He's a normal coverage. I think that's it, huh? Yeah. I think we're just going to go with that. And then kicker, obviously that. Kick returns. Pryor. Oh. I like that. Oh, Mr. Young, look at you. Interesting. Probably leave that. Kickoffs, yep. Yep, sure, you're going to be my long snapper. I don't even know why they put that in here. Singleton's my third down back, definitely. Pryor, yeah. That's all fine. Power. We're going to go with Mr. Grant and then Mr. Kane. Do I move Kane into it? No, I want to get Grant. I like Grant. He's good. Cash in the slots. I don't think so. I don't know if I'm feeling that. Or maybe I am. Because he does not have a good deep route. I think we're going to just stick with Cash there. And then Trent Harris. No, I don't want Trent Harris. Once again, they keep putting him in here. I want... Oh, man. What does this guy have? I know he's got terrible play rec. Power move 67. Yeah, he doesn't have anything. Winning time, road dog, and team player. He's got good power move. Oh, I don't know what to do with these guys. I'm just going to leave them. Rush. So, Mr. Tall is my speed rusher, and Cade Bloom, no, not you. Do I have any DNs that are big enough and strong enough? Mr. Faust might be. What's his strength? 89. He could do it. I think he might be big enough. And leave him there. Sub linebacker. This is where I'm going to be in real trouble because I don't have anybody to play pass defense. So I could bring Castillo down here. He's 5'11", 188. That's not going to cut it. Yeah, we're in deep doo-doo, guys. Deep doo-doo. I have no linebackers that can play any pass coverage for me because I have too many thumpers. That's all. I guess all my fault. So if I don't have anybody that's really good, I gotta go with speed, huh? So Underwood. Adrenaline, road dog, blow up. I don't know, man. I need play rec and awareness too for this, but I got nobody. I think we're just gonna leave it for now and see what happens, I guess. No, Joe Swen, you are not playing Nick. You are not playing slot for me. Dakota Miles. Where is he? Now Holland could, but I need him on the outside. He's my fast guy. I need him on the outside. Where is he? Not Moon. Ishmael. That's who I wanted. So I'll have 60. Why is he a 67 overall? Why does he drop that much to play corner? I'm gonna put Mills there just because he's got better man and zone. But his play rec's terrible and his awareness is terrible. Ugh. So it's like it's one or the other. I'm going to go with Ishmael. Nose tackle. No, Mr. Wynn, you are not Mr. Bloom. Where are you, Mr. Bloom? Mr. Bloom, and then Kislak and Dean. For nose tackle and gadget, we're going to stay. Singleton's going to be my gadget, and I'm going to move Mr. Moore into there. He would be definite gadget kind of guy. And sure, TJ Pride. So there we go. Depth chart's done. So now if I back out, don't have to worry about it. So now if I wanted to, no, because if I go in red shirt now, it'll reset my depth chart. So there you go. So we've been on for an hour and 40 minutes already. I really don't want to start a game now. So we're going to do that in the next episode. We're going to jump into week 1 and play Florida International, and we'll do a doubleheader and get the rivalry game home against Wisconsin in the next one. So plan on Friday at 9:00 Central Time. And remember to jump over to the YouTube and check the playlist and all the videos over there if you want to catch up on the series. and take a look at how we did in season 1 and season 2. You can see our progress to now, and it's been going pretty well. So, like I said, I have a feeling we're going to take a step back this season, but hopefully that is not the case, and we can make another run at a MAC championship and maybe even win it this season. So we're going to leave it there, and I hope to see you guys on Friday. And if not, make sure to check out YouTube and leave a like and subscribe and comment or do all that fun stuff that you know how to do. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you guys on Friday. Take care.